Welcome to another episode of Cooking with Angie. Today, we are going to make green pea soup. And I know a lot of people don't like it, but there are a lot of people that do. And it's quick, easy, it's done in a couple hours, and it's delicious. Okay? So, the first thing I'm going to show you is what to chop and how to chop it for this particular soup. Okay, so let me move myself back over here. Okay, you should be able to see me. Okay, so I'm going to peel my carrots. Okay, I don't want the skin on them. Okay. This is a nice peeler from Tupperware. If anybody's interested, private message me or put it in the comment and I can get you in touch with a Tupperware representative. Okay. All right. Oof, these carrots. I don't know if I like these carrots, but okay. I have 3 more. Okay, they're all peeled. I peeled them on a piece of paper so that I didn't get the peels all over the place. Now I'm going to chop them. I have and I'll tell you what I have. I have a half a white onion, celery, and I'll probably use like 3 and 2. Oh, my vegetables are freezing. 3 stalks of celery. Okay, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5 carrots, because they're really skinny. I'm going to cut off the ends, put them in my paper. Okay, I know a lot of people don't have paper anymore, but you know what you could use? You could use the circulars, you know, that you get on Thursday or Friday, all the supermarket ads that you don't really need. Yeah, use those. Save them. Save them for your peels for potatoes or carrots. Now we want to dice these, okay? You want them pretty small. Eventually you're going to immersion blend them. This soup, you don't make a stock first. You just cook it all together. So my knife is nice and sharp because I sharpened it. All right, now I'm going to cut some of these that are too big into smaller pieces. And you basically want them to be tiny. It'll be easier when you use the immersion blender on it or a regular blender. I have an immersion blender. I don't have a regular blender. But either way, you don't want to have chunks in your pea soup. You want it nice and smooth. And then you put some nice croutons, which you could either make out of bread or you can buy them, whatever you like. I have the store-bought ones because I don't have any nice bread to make them. But I like to make them too. All you do is you take Italian bread or really any kind of bread, put it in cubes, mix it with a little bit of olive oil and seasonings of your choice. Salt, pepper, whatever, garlic powder, onion powder, whatever flavor you like, okay? And then, all right, this looks pretty good. All right, these should disintegrate well. All right, so now I'm gonna put it in my bowl. I only used 3 of the carrots. All right, now I'm putting it in a bowl because we gotta saute these, but I want to show you how to chop. And the celery, I just cut off the ends because the ends don't look nice. And then I cut the celery. Look at how nice my knife is cutting, right? Into very thin sticks. You should always work with a sharp knife because you know what? If you don't, everything just kind of smashes. It doesn't cut nice. And a cut is worse with a dull knife than with a sharp knife. All right, so here are all of my celery. Again, you're going to dice it nice and small. It's going to blend in. The celery kind of disintegrates, and the onions for sure. The carrots that sometimes don't. But it's okay, because there's a solution to that. All right. That's about good. The thing is, I don't do precise measurements, as you know. I kind of want it to be equal parts carrot, equal parts celery, and onion. I don't want too much onion, but I think a half is going to be more than enough. I have celery all over the table. Look at that, nice. Okay, so now I used this onion the other day. I don't know what for, I don't remember what I cooked. Kidding. Again, we're going to chop it. So I'm slicing it lengthwise. I hope, can you see that? Oh, the bag's in the way. See? And then I'm going to take my knife and run it. I did that vertically. And now I'm making horizontal cuts. And then voila. Chopped onions. I know you could use a chopper too, but I don't know if I have one. I don't know. It's satisfying for me to use my knife, especially when it's nice and sharp. Look at that. Beautiful. And now, I don't like that piece. Look, see? Let me put this in here. And then I'm going to show you. A couple more. A little bit more celery. I probably should have done the whole ones, but you know, it's all good. It's not a precise measurement. Oh, this comes out so delicious when I love it. A couple hours and we're gonna be eating pea soup. Okay, so you see that? Equal parts, onion, celery, carrots. Okay, now I'm gonna walk you out into the kitchen because now we have to do the cooking. Okay, and I hope I can get this so you can see what's going on. All right, in the kitchen I have my peas already rinsed, cleaned and rinsed. And then I have smoked pork neck bones. You can use neck bones, you can use ham hocks. Oh, there. That might work. Whatever you like. Okay. They didn't have nice looking ham hocks, but they did have nice looking smoked neck bones. Pork, of course. Put just a little bit of olive oil. A little olive oil in the pan. Yeah. Well, that's not olive oil. It's regular oil. Okay, turn it on, and then I wish I could hang this someplace. All right, then I'm going to take my ham hocks out of the package. I mean my ham neck bones, smoked pork neck bones. This is what they look like. I got 3 of them. And then I'll wait till the oil heats up a little bit. And then I'm going to put them in the pan to saute. I don't know what this is, bread? All right. Okay, so here, this is what gives it the flavor. Okay, because peas don't really have a lot of flavor, but the smoked items really do. All right, so I know it's been a while, but I think I'm perfecting this video. Not my cooking is the same, but the actual production of the cooking, because, you know, technology and me sometimes don't get along. We don't get along, but it's all good. All right, I'm gonna have a swig of water. Want some water? Don't forget to drink your water. It's very good for you. Okay? I don't drink enough, and that could be a problem. All right, so I have my vegetables, my peas. Well, they're vegetables too, but my carrot, celery, and onions, my green peas. I have to get the salt. I'm not going to use garlic in this recipe. Oh, I took the salt out already. Here's the salt. And where's the pepper? You definitely need pepper in pea soup. wish I knew where I put it. I thought I took it out. I did. The towel was covering it. Okay, I have it. All right, this is starting to crackle now. Okay, so you hear that sizzle? All right, that means, it smells nice. Smells real good. I'm gonna tilt the pan and hopefully you can see it. See how nice that is? Okay, so now I'm gonna add my carrots, celery, and onions, the mirror part. And this goes in every soup stock recipe. Okay, this is what gives it flavor. So I'm just gonna kind of push the hocks aside. I keep calling it hocks because I usually use hocks, but I'm gonna push the bones aside. And there's meat on this, but I'm not gonna put it in the soup. All right, so. Alright, so see, I put it in the center. Now, you hear the nice sizzle. I'm going to add just a little bit of salt because the neck bones will be a little salty. Okay, maybe 6 shakes. Because I don't really want to crisp up the vegetables. I just want to saute them a little bit. Many years ago, I watched The Frugal Gourmet. I don't know if any of you remember him. And I used to love watching him. And I had his books and everything. And he was the one that said, always saute your carrots, onions, and celery when you're making this soup. Okay, so that's ready now. Now I'm going to add my peas. Okay, these are green split peas. They're bowl and basket. Doesn't matter what brand you use. If you don't want it green, they have yellow or white. They have lighter peas. The color. Again, this is a super simple recipe. All right. But it's a delicious one. I'm going to add, I don't know, what do you say, 1/8 of a teaspoon, 1/4 of a teaspoon more of salt, and sprinkle it around. I use kosher salt, coarse. Okay, but you could use any kind of salt. I'm going to put some pepper. Sprinkle that around. Mix it as best as I can. And then here you go. Whoops, the spoon's in the way. You see? Okay, now I'm going to add garden vegetable broth. Less sodium. You could use this, any brand, it doesn't matter. I like this because they have the less sodium, or you could use chicken broth or chicken stock, whatever. I've come to enjoy vegetable stock in these types of recipes because it just adds more vegetable flavor to it. So I have 1 box of vegetable stock, and then I'm going to add 1 box of water. Okay, we'll bring it to a boil. It'll cook for about 2 hours. When it's done, you take your immersion blender. I have to remember where I put it. I think it's down here. If you have one, an immersion blender. Okay, so as I was saying, you get your immersion blender out. And let me show you the soup. There it is. Nice, right? All that will come off. I'm gonna blend it up nice. Here's the meat. If you want to eat the meat, you can. You can take it off the bone. You could throw it in the soup. You could do whatever you want with it. I am not putting it in the soup, but I am going to shred it. And I'm going to have 1 bowl with it. Okay. And then, oh, if I can get this open. If I can get my immersion blender open. All right. So, these things are awesome. They blend up everything very nicely. Okay, let me plug it in. All right, we're all plugged in. Let me see if I can get this up higher for you. There you go. So you could see. Oh, no. Oh, sorry. It would be great if I had an assistant video me, but you know, sometimes that doesn't happen. Okay, there we go. I don't want it to fall. All right, it is what it is. So you take your immersion blender and you put it in, and then you pulse it. Now, that's a step you don't have to do. You could have left it just the way it was. If you like chunks, if you like pieces in it. Some people like the pieces of carrot and celery. The peas are pretty well disintegrated at that point, but I kind of like it all blended. I just squirted myself. Alright, that's good. Alright, now that's over. Okay, it's done. I'll put this in the sink. I'll wash it later. Okay, and now the true test is the taste of it. Okay, so I got my ladle out. All right, we're almost there. Let me clean up the plate a little bit. Now, I'm going to lower you so you can see. So you could see the finished product. Okay. Now, here's the test. Okay, here's the soup. I have a nice spoonful with a crouton in it. Delicious. It came out excellent. All right, so don't forget to like it. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel and leave a comment, even if you don't like it. But don't be too nasty about it. And let me know what you want me to make next time. I'll see you soon on Cooking with Angie.